Assalamualaikum, grade 7th, online with computer. Grade 7th, now we are going to start chapter number 10, Microsoft Outlook 2010. In this chapter, students will learn to use Microsoft Outlook 2010, write email, receive email, view email, attach files, print email, delete email, reply to email. These are the steps which we discuss, are points which we discuss in this chapter. Today our topic is features of a good email program. Send and receive both text messages and attached binary files. Code the text of a message when replying to it. Send mail to multiple receipts at once and send CCs, courtesy copies. Compose and read messages offline while not connecting to the internet. Save lists of email addresses for future use in an address book. Create multiple folders in which to organize incoming and outgoing mails. Sort received email by any of several criteria: date received, sender name, file size, etc. Microsoft Outlook 2010 is a full-fledged email composing, sending and receiving programs. It has many advanced features that it shares with the Microsoft Office, such as new tabs and groups. And these tabs such as file, home, send, receive, folder, views and add-ins. Each tab contains different commands arranged in several groups. Window is a two-pane window with the resources in left pane and the contents in the right pane. This is the feature of a Microsoft Outlook 2010. To use Microsoft Outlook 2010, follow the given steps. Click Start, click All Program, then click Microsoft Office, and last step is click Microsoft Outlook 2010. By default, only inbox, outbox, sent items, delete items and draft folders are there when Outlook Express is installed. Here is the explanation of all the standard folder of Outlook Express. First one is inbox, where all your incoming messages land. Outbox, where all your outbound but not sent messages are temporarily stored before being sent. Sent item, where your messages are stored after successfully transmission. Deleted items, similar to recycle bin, where items reside after you have deleted them. Last one is drafts, a place of the items under process. The plus and minus sign in the resource pane are similar to Window Explorer and do the same work. You can navigate the folders in resource pane as you would in Window Explorer. This is the diagram of Microsoft Outlook 2010 components. And these are the components: resources pane, tabs, ribbon, content pane, group, tabs, status bar. These are the components of Microsoft Outlook 2010. First one is Home tab. Home tab contains various commands in several groups to do different kind of things like respond, delete, new, quick steps, move, etc. New email, open the new message window to write a new mail. Reply to the sender of the mail. Reply to all the people to whom the original message had been sent to all addresses in these CCs. CC stands for courtesy copies. Forward, to send the email you received to a new person. Delete, to delete the selected emails. Last one is address book. Open the address book to select, add or edit addresses in the address book. Email addresses. And email addresses looks like this: name at address. The name portion, first one is this, is the person's unique name or username on whatever system they are using. For example, mine is Jack Johnson. It plays at the name portion. Then after @, this is the domain. Domain name, the address of the system you use. In my case, it's yahoo.com. Then the whole address is John Jack Johnson at abccompany.com. Generally, such addresses read from most specific down to most general. This is very important point. First one is Ray Tomlinson is the inventor of email. He put the @ in email addresses. Writing messages. You don't need to be connected to the internet to compose a message. Compose means to write a new message. You can write all your messages offline, then send them when you go online. This is useful if you want all the messages to go out together. It will also save your time and money, especially if you pay for your internet connection by the hour. There are some steps. By using these steps, we can send mail. First step is click the home tab on the ribbon. Click new. Email from new group. Into folder, write receiver's address. Subject. In the subject box, type the subject of the message. And don't leave this out, as some people screen their mail by subject line. And type your message in the message area. And if you want to check spelling and grammar mistake, then click the review tab. Otherwise, press F7 key on your keyboard. It is the shortcut key to check the spelling and grammar from your email program. And then click send button to send the mail. Next one is message tab. Message tab contains these some points. First one is send. Click on send to send the message. Cut. Click on cut to send the selected text to clipboard. Copy. Click on copy to copy the selected text to clipboard. Paste. Click on paste to paste text from clipboard. ABC spelling and grammar. Click to check the spellings in the mail. Attach file. Click to open the insert file dialog box. Select a file from the list box and click on insert. And these are the objectives related to this topic. First one is you can add a picture in your email by clicking insert tab. Second one is cut, copy, paste command are present in clipboard group. Third one is in the review tab, what do we press to check the spellings in the mail, ABC spelling and grammar.